Welcome back everyone to Art a la Carte, and in this video I'm going to show you how to draw a really cute sea turtle. So this is really cute and super easy. It's going to basically use your circle shape. The first thing I'm going to do is start off with a large circle for the head of the turtle. Now as you can see, when I draw my circles, I don't just sit down and draw one circle all the way around. You might be able to do that, I can't. So if you have a hard time drawing circles, try this method. You're just going to take and very lightly, start even without touching your pencil to the paper. Then start moving your hand in that circular motion, and as you move it and you get it into the motion you like, then begin to apply some pressure to your pencil, just very, very, very softly. And pretty soon you're going to get this really fuzzy looking circle. What this is going to do is going to give you a guideline so that you can go back through and pick out the exact shape that you want for your circle. I find this works the very best way for me. So give it a try if you have a hard time drawing circles. Try that method and see how it works for you. So there I have the circle shape for my turtle face, for my turtle head. Now I'm going to do another circle, so you can watch me do this circle, but I'm going to overlap the two circles. I'm going to have this one down right around this way. So you can see as I'm moving my pencil, you can already see kind of how that circle's going to look. So as I'm doing that, and I can start very slowly putting in that circle shape. And this one isn't going to be as perfect. I want a little bit more of an oval or an egg shape to that. And it's going to be a little bit smaller than the head, which technically wouldn't work because the head of the turtle should be able to fit into the turtle shell, but this is a cute turtle. Amp up the cute factor, you make it have a bigger head. For some strange reason, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and darken in where I want my shell, right in behind there. And this is just kind of the bottom of the turtle shell right there. Now I'm going to add in his little flippers or little legs, and I'm going to go ahead and put those in kind of, start off with just like an oval shape, but kind of have it flat on one end. Flattens out just a little bit. So there's one right there. I'm going to put another one over here. And I'm going to put his third one right up here, almost like he's waving hi at us. Hello guys! Oh, I'm a little cute turtle. I'm going to put his last little turtle leg right there. So there's his cute little legs, and you could put them in any direction or placement that you want. But I want to see a little bit of his tummy. So there's going to be just a little bit of line that comes right over the top of where his fins are. So everything above here is the top of his shell, and everything below his little flippers would be the bottom of his shell. Did I say that right? That's kind of how you know where that line goes. And now I'm going to kind of create a flat edge to that. So I'm going to take some lines here, and I'm just going to kind of give that kind of ridge that you get on the bottom of a turtle shell. Really nice and round, and kind of going straight and not curving it is going to make it look a little bit flatter. There we go. And you can do whatever kind of design you want on the top of your turtle shell. I'm actually going to leave it plain. I don't want a lot of detail. I want to kind of have this be kind of a simplistic drawing. And the last thing I want is I'm just going to give him just a little bit of a rounded triangle for his little tail. So he is also kind of, the shape of him is all sketched in, so now we can put in his little face. And I'm going to give him a really large forehead. That's going to add to that cute factor. So instead of putting his eyes way up here, which you could do that, I'm going to put them down here, and I'm just going to put two circles. 1, 2. And then I'm going to give him just a cute little smile. So I'm going to give it kind of a flattened out arch shape that arches downward to start, and then build that up for the bottom part of his mouth. And I'm just going to give in just kind of almost cross-eyed a little bit. Put some shine in his eyes. And there we have our cute little turtle face. It's so cute. I'm going to use a 0-1. So it's one of my smaller and thinner lines. I'm going to outline him and then come back and we'll show you the next step. So a couple things that I did is when I added my line weight, you'll see I made a little bit of an indentation around the shell just to kind of give it a little bit of extra texture there. And I darkened in his two eyes. So the next step for me is to add a little bit of color to my picture, but I want to add a little bit of atmosphere first. So I'm going to take my pin. I'm going to use my Micron 05, which is a thicker weight. I'm going to draw some bubbles in around him. Adding some bubbles gives him place where he lives, you know that he is in water and not just flying through space or hanging out in a turtle. It would be stinking cute to turn him into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja, no, I guess it wouldn't be teenage, baby Ninja Mutant Turtles. Anyway, if any of you guys do that and make this turtle and draw it in a baby form, like give him a little bandana with little baby nunchucks, I want to see it. So make sure you post it on my Facebook page because that would be so stinking adorable. So yeah, I'll leave a link to my Facebook in the description box below. But let's go ahead and give him some bubbles for his atmosphere. And there we go. A fun thing to do with bubbles is when you're drawing them, don't make them all the same size. Make them smaller and larger, and put them in a variety of positions, like some couple close together, some farther apart. Don't just keep them all even. Don't just go bubble, 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 bubble. Kind of clump them together. Think about bubbles are social creatures. If a bubble's a creature, then they like to travel together. So yeah. Well, let's call it this guy because he is stinking adorable. Finish the coloring on him, and I think he looks adorable. Just double hint, if you draw this turtle as a little baby Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I would love you forever. It'd be so cute. Okay, I'm really weird today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you drew your own really super cute turtle. And until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.